I think The Elder Scrolls 6 will be fine. I believe in Bethesda's ability to make a good game in whatever year the next installment releases. You know why? Delusion. Okay, but for real, I believe in Bethesda games too to make Elder Scrolls 6 a good game, despite what some people may say through their reviews of more recent output. First, I believe that world and exploration have been a big part of what makes Bethesda games great. The feeling of where you go and what you do having somewhat of a meaning kind of weakened with the procedurally generated wastelands in Starfield, for example. Although I understood and even defended the idea of planets or moons being relatively barren and filled with generic POIs, it just isn't as interesting as having it filled with intentionally placed points of interest and varying landscapes. I doubt the Elder Scrolls 6 will have 1,000 procedurally generated planets, so as long as the world of wherever Elder Scrolls 6 is set in isn't being designed by a 5-year-old, I believe it will be an engaging and interesting world. My next reason as to why I think the Elder Scrolls 6 will be good is because it will be set in, well, the Elder Scrolls, filled with decades of rich lore and world building. I'd argue that it's more doable to make something interesting with the pre-existing foundation like the Elder Scrolls than making a completely new franchise with its own lore and worlds like Starfield. My final reason as to why the Elder Scrolls 6 will be fine is because I feel, personally, it's more within Bethesda's comfort zone. The team at Bethesda Game Studios today is obviously very different from the team behind classics like Morrowind, Oblivion, and Skyrim. But ever since Skyrim, there haven't been any mainline Elder Scrolls titles since then. We've gotten Fallout games and obviously Starfield. And through all those games, the highlights of Bethesda's strengths fit perfectly into what makes the Elder Scrolls great. Maybe it's worth giving them a shot before you choose to hate it. Maybe I'm being too hopeful or whatever, but I think the Elder Scrolls 6 will be fine. If the game turns out to fall below expectations, I will not hesitate to express my opinions. But for now, it's better to hope Elder Scrolls 6 is good instead of praying for it to be trash like some of y'all be doing. Oh yeah, and one more thing.